Women with PCOS can get pregnant naturally. Women with PCOS can lose weight. Women with PCOS can get regular periods again. Women with PCOS can clear their acne. Women with PCOS can reverse insulin resistance. In this video, I'm going to be explaining the concept of PCOS in the most simplest and concise English. I would also be explaining some common signs and symptoms of PCOS and also explain why and how people get PCOS. And finally, I'm going to share how to manage or reverse PCOS naturally. So let's start by the name PCOS. PCOS is just an acronym. The full meaning of PCOS is Polycystic Ovary Syndrome. Poly means many or more. Then cystic means something that is containing cyst, and cyst means small fluid-filled sac, like a sac that is filled with fluid. And then ovary is the reproductive organ in a female that produces egg, ova. Then syndrome is a collection of symptoms. That is the breakdown of PCOS, Polycystic Ovary Syndrome. So let's get to the next part. So this is what happens. Every month in every female's body, your ovaries are supposed to release an egg, but in PCOS, your body makes so much male hormones. So these extra male hormones can stop ovulation. So now, if the egg doesn't get released, it stays back inside the ovary and becomes a little fluid-filled sac, that is a cyst. So instead of one egg being released, you end up with many immature eggs just sitting there. This is what causes irregular period. But hold on, you don't always have to have cyst to have PCOS. And having cyst doesn't mean you have PCOS. I hope that makes sense. PCOS is generally about the hormones being imbalanced. The first sign of PCOS is irregular period. When your period is coming every now and then, maybe a few times in a year. So the next symptoms is hair issues, okay? When you notice that you are having excess facial hairs or body hairs, growing hairs in places like your chin, chest, lower belly, just know that something is going wrong. And also, someone with PCOS can also experience hair thinning, right? That's when you lose your hair and you start having bald hair. Your hair starts becoming weak. That means something is going on in your body and you should go check your body out. Go to the hospital and get your hormones levels checked, okay? So the third symptoms is oily skin. That is when you start having hormonal acne, right? That's when you start breaking out. If you do not know whether your acne is hormonal or regular, I have a video dedicated to that. I'm going to link it in the description box. Go check it out, okay? So this acne can happen on your face, on your chest, on your back, and that is just hormonal acne. So the next symptom is weight gain. This type of weight gain is not like the normal weight gain, not like you're eating more and working less type of weight gain. This weight gain just comes and stays, okay? You have to break your back for this weight gain to leave you alone. You just keep gaining weight without even knowing the cause of your weight gain, okay? The weight stays. The weight to shed the weight is an issue. That type of weight gain, that is what I'm talking about. So when you just start gaining that kind of weight, just know that something is going on in your body. So the next sign is dark patches on the body, especially under your arms, around your neck area. This is a sign of insulin resistance. So I'm going to explain what insulin resistance is in another video, okay, because it's a whole concept, okay? So other symptoms are mood changes, mood swings, anxiety, depression, and finally difficulty in getting pregnant. So these are the symptoms of PCOS. According to research, there is no specific cause for PCOS, but it's usually linked to genetic. It can be hereditary, okay? It can also be from lifestyle, poor diet, lack of movement, stress. All these things can disrupt your hormones, and that is when you start having symptoms of PCOS. Another way is insulin resistance, okay? When your body is not using insulin properly, it can lead to high blood sugar and hormonal imbalance. Unfortunately, no, PCOS doesn't have any cure for now, but it can be managed properly that all the symptoms goes away. So the first way is to fix insulin resistance. How can you do that? Cut out any processed food, okay? Reduce sugar, any refined carbs, reduce it. Intermittent fasting works also. And the second way you can reverse PCOS is by eating a PCOS friendly diet. I would also recommend you go to a dietitian to get you a food plan tailored for people with PCOS. But according to research, food high in fiber, food high in protein, healthy fats, low of added sugars, anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, berries, etc. Food can actually heal you guys. Food is so potent that it can heal you, okay? Eat right, okay? I feel like that is one of the most important ways to even reverse PCOS is just by eating right. Doing away with all the processed carbs and refined sugar, doing away with them and eating right. Those symptoms is just gonna disappear. The next way you can reverse PCOS is to maintain a healthy weight, guys. Losing a PCOS weight is a hard nut to crack, okay? But if you insist, if you are determined, you can lose it. Walk more, eat less, keep taking those steps, keep trying, engage in physical activities, shake your body, move your body. This way you can manage or reverse PCOS is by taking birth control pills. Now, I would advise you visit an OBGYN or a gynecologist to actually make sure that you need birth control pills, okay? Birth control pills, according to research, can regulate cycle and lower androgen. Androgen is the male hormones, okay? But visit an OBGYN or a gynecologist before you make this decision, okay? So yes, this is PCOS explained in the most simplest, most concise manner that you can find, okay? So if you have been wondering what is PCOS, what causes PCOS, how can you reverse PCOS, I hope this video is helpful to you. PCOS is not a terminal disease, okay? PCOS can be reversed, PCOS can be managed, and I wish you all the best, okay? See you in my next one. Bye.